Mic check. All right, start talking.
Hello, how's it going?
Hi. My voice cracked.
Yo.
Hi.
Yo.
Yo.
Who's who? I'm here.
I'm here.
Okay.
I am here.
Louder. Oh no, this just controls the fuck. This just controls this. Yo, check. It's your boy Natz, Blazin, Siv in the building, Karen with her juice just chilling. We in Wembley, I got lost. My jumper made me sweat so much. Jersey, T-Dot, Vancouver, Sydney.
Good intro. Save that shit.
All right. We live and direct, my people. We finally got this shit to work. Get your boy Natz Blazin. We're beginning now. This is it.
Oh, wait, actually.
we're starting.
This is the intro.
Are we
yeah.
supposed to start the video or not?
It's been going.
Shit.
Oh, do I start mine?
No, yeah. Let me start the video. All right.
Whoa, what the fuck?
What is that? What is that chirp?
Fuck?
Whoa. Something has happened.
Whoa.
Track 3 is fucked up.
Whoa.
Is that me?
Whoa.
Oh, no, we good?
Hello?
Are we good? We good.
That was pretty zen though.
Yeah, straight up.
That was feedback. Who's microphone 3?
Hello?
Hello? Is it me?
Yes.
Damn it.
What are you doing over there, man?
I don't know.
Fucking self-actualizing.
All right. Should we start again or should we just, that's part of it now, eh?
We can just...
Let's just talk.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
just
so, hey guys, welcome to this podcast. It has no name, but right now, you're witnessing history in the making, y'all. Oh shit! My name's Nathan, but I go by Natz Blazin. Then we got Karen and Siv. I think you guys need some aliases because I sound like the tool with this extra ass name.
Oh, true.
You need your own alias, bro.
KY.
You KY?
KY jelly, baby.
But not
I'm gonna call
jelly.
you KY Jelly.
No, just KY.
That's it. It's done. KY
No.
Jelly. Now you.
Siv Patty the Patty Wagon.
Boom! Siv Patty the Patty Wagon. Boom.
Fuck am I KY jelly?
Too late. Hey. I'm chilling with KY. I don't know, every single day I try to die. Kill me now. I go with the fucking gat and I go blow. I'm just motherfucking kidding. Yeah, this is what we do. This is never written. I'm just spitting. You motherfuckers know I'm bitching.
Boom. Hey, Karen. Oh, KY.
What up?
You want to drop a 16 for us?
I don't even know how that works. I can't rap. No. Switch to Siv.
Drizzy gonna be disappointed.
It's okay.
Drizzy.
I let down the 6 god.
She let down the 6.
She let down the 6 god.
It's okay.
Unimpressed. I thought you were from T-Dot.
No.
I guess not. All right, so first on the agenda, these are the ideas that I thought we should do. So I thought, let's make a podcast of us thinking about what to do in a podcast. It's kind of like the Seinfeld vibe,
Ooh.
like
Nice.
a podcast about nothing. You know, the
I
show
see.
about nothing. They're like, why am I watching this shit? You know what I mean? So the people right now, they're gonna be like, why am I listening to this? Because we're entertaining.
Let's do it.
Okay, so let me have a read of what. Okay, I had a really cool idea, and remember while I was at work, I was telling you, "Oh my God, KY, you were Karen then, but now you're KY."
Nice.
Oh my God, Karen, I got this amazing idea. I told Siv the idea, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we were having dinner and
What's
then Sid was just like, yo, I know the idea. I'm like,
Oh, really?
but
Did you
he
tell her?
didn't.
No.
No.
That's why I trust you, bro.
Oh.
I trust you with that kind of intel, and that's why you're in this show. You loyal, DJ Khaled.
These hoes ain't loyal.
These hoes ain't loyal though.
Can we say hoes? Never mind. Go ahead.
Bleep.
Do you allow it?
Yeah.
We're allowed to say hoes? We're not referring to you, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
This
that's
is
cool.
true.
That's cool.
This is true.
We're getting off topic, so do you want to hear my idea?
Yes.
This is for real though. This is not effing around. Siv thought it was a good idea, but I'd rather bring it up to you
Validated.
guys, validate it. You know, now I can see your face. You're not just on your phone going, "This guy's full of shit." Yeah, bro, that's dope.
He's like, LOL capital letters. His face was just like,
Yeah, laughing.
Laugh out loud, but like this. So the idea, I have a friend that's going through a tough time right now. Not going to name names. Not going to put them on blast. Having a bit of a breakup. So I figured, like, I was talking to another friend about it, and we were like giving our opinions, like, "Oh man, yeah, that's effed up because this happened." But then now and then we'd chime in with a bit of a joke. bring a light into the topic. It's quite sad. And what we realized, this is some pretty good content because lately, every conversation I have, I'm like, man, that could be good content because I knew this podcast was coming up.
Hashtag content.
Hashtag content. Content is king. So the idea sparked. I'm like, wait a second. I think I got something here. What if we did a podcast and we, like, for example, we could start with just us, but everyone has felt something before. Everyone has felt some sort of heartbreak. It could be a breakup. It could be getting cheated on, losing a lost one, not getting a job, getting fired from a job, or, you know, different levels. You know, we're not gonna like, you know, discriminate on people's pain. And the only people that would not relate to this are probably sociopaths. And we're not talking
Fair.
about those people.
True.
It's only for people that feel, and we all feel, right? We feel things. Whose WhatsApp is that?
Is that me or is it?
My bad. I think it's me. Doesn't matter. It's part of the podcast now. So I figured, I was thinking a long time ago when I was depressed and sad, and I was like, you know what? I just want to isolate myself. I don't want to talk to anyone. And I was like, it would be nice if there was somewhat a podcast of people, you know, just having fun. The beauty of the podcast, you feel like you're part of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like a fly listening in. But at times you're like, oh man, I relate to what these guys are saying, and we can share stories. And the aim of it, what I want to accomplish with this podcast is at the end of it, whoever it is that's speaking or sharing, there's a positive message for the listener, you know, if they're at that stage that they don't want to, you know, open up to people yet, they're just, you know, crying in bed. It'd be nice to be like, you know what, I'm not so alone. And if that person made it through that thing, I think I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah, you get through that shit.
Yeah, bro, we're gonna be those guys. So did you think that was a good idea?
I mean, you sold it differently to me. Either way, I thought it was going to be interesting.
I pitch things differently all the time.
It was supposed to be like tragic love stories.
Okay, yeah, I think it changed as the day went by. Because I was trying to spin a positive thing. Like it is going to be, it's going to start off as like, oh shit, I got cheated on.
Yeah.
Girl left me for my boss.
Yeah.
You know, some bullshit.
Yeah.
But then the message at the end is always like, you know what?
I might.
This got me to where I am. That's a very cliche message. But, you know, it's going to be a real conversation, but we're going to, you know, lighten it up.
Okay.
Down.
I mean, I liked it already.
Well, I feel like this stuff is like the most relatable, to be honest, because to your point, like everyone feels something at some point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we don't have any guests. So maybe we could start with us. I don't know how okay you guys are with sharing and how much you share, but I'm ready to go all out, y'all.
I'm down. Shawty not first.
Let's do it.
You can't just shut not first.
I did it.
All right, Sivo. No, I'm joking, bro. You don't. It's the first episode. That was just one idea. Okay, that was one idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've also been heavily dwelling on the Sunday roast idea. That shout outs to Carlin. He's in Portugal right now. Who
What
should
up,
be
baby?
here? What up, baby? You know what it is. That idea. Do you want to explain that for our audience? Does anyone want to take the reins on that for Carlin?
Go
KY?
ahead. Siv
Sivo?
is Carlin's replacement.
Yes, I'm the Carlin ambassador today.
Yeah.
He's the Carlin ambassador.
You have to put on your Carlin voice, no?
How does Carlin sound?
He just, I don't know. I don't actually know how to describe that. But he
I don't
talks
know.
really,
Hey, boat.
He sounds like a
Boaty?
TV announcer half
he
the
talks
time.
really fast. That's all I know. So I'll
He
just try to
does.
talk
Spit
like
it,
I talk,
yeah.
but just really fast.
Okay, go.
So basically, like a Sunday roast is what a Sunday roast is. Someone brings a presentation, an idea, and you basically
Yeah.
just roast them on it. Like you basically just do that. So they're gonna
my
present on a concept. It could be like penguins in Brazil, and it could be you talk for 10, 15 minutes, and then basically during the whole thing, people are just roasting you and heckling you. So it's kind of like when a comedian gets on stage and is just getting roasted and heckled and heckled and roasted, except it's us. And that's the idea.
Yo, you nailed it.
You nailed that. Dude.
Holy
That was
shit.
clapping my hands for you, man.
There you
That's
go.
Real. That's real. That's
Shout out
really,
one time to-
on point, man. These guys are
Nice.
definitely. What do you guys think of that topic? We could.
I like
work with
it.
something.
Yeah.
we could
Yeah,
do
I
that
like
on
it.
Sundays. Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
It's turning into a little team meeting. It's like a
Yeah.
business
I
meeting.
like this.
I like this. That was the other idea. So I was thinking, we start a company now.
Damn.
And it's happening. This is a team meeting. We'll find people's roles. We'll meet whenever.
You're so wild, man.
Like, you know how we're thinking, like, you know, if we're gonna like do something, we're gonna meet up, why not just record it? And then people get inspired hearing that shit. We could even bring guests like other startup people or people with an idea of just lift it. And then we like, what's that thing where you put everyone in a room and just brainstorm shit? There's a word for that. Like a cauldron? No, it's not a cauldron. Like a
Incubator.
Incubator.
Yeah.
An incubator. That's the one. Good job,
Nice.
KY. That's why you here. That's your job.
Smooth like jelly.
Dropping words.
She finds my words.
My branding's already off.
You're done. You're done. KY, get at us for a sponsorship.
This is PG.
What?
What?
Qua?
Qua. So what do you guys think of that idea?
Yeah, that could be fun too. Mm-hmm.
All different, very
I'm hearing a lot of
moods.
yeses.
Very
So
different vibes.
They're all
very
different vibes. I chose them on purpose because
But both
Why?
of those need a specific energy.
But I also like
Pull
because
out
it's like we can all talk about heartbreak, and then we all kind of roast each other all the time. But at
like
the same time,
everything
we're
at
all
once.
kind of pretty like business oriented. So
well, that's the thing, right?
There's different
Business,
sides.
Yeah.
romance, and roasting. Business,
The
romance,
trifecta.
rolling. Business, romance, roasting.
Why are your fingers shaking
Title.
like that?
I have too much caffeine today. I've been nonstop, man.
man's
My brain
ran
has
to
not been.
Wembley.
Straight up.
Bro, how
My
scary was
G.
the walk here, man? What the
Yeah.
hell?
Yo,
Yeah.
you
is
missed it.
this?
There was like a motorcycle meetup outside. It was really cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I
just like
completely missed
400.
it.
Ring, ding, 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 ding. Just
they like-
nonstop.
Are they like ghetto, like gangster?
No,
No.
Oh,
I
there's a
actually
lot
felt
of-
safer with them around.
It's a bit scary. Just for context for the audience, right now we are in a studio, Pirate Studios. Check the link below. They have provided us this studio for free. And for the month of March, is it March? No, February until early March, check the details below. You can book your own studio time at Pirate Studios in Wembley. So this might be our new home. We're still trying to find out what we want to do. But at the same time, this ain't sponsored, Joe. This ain't sponsored. I'm just saying this from my heart. And I'm not going to lie. I thought I was going to die outside.
Yeah, we restart live to be in this podcast today.
I
Yeah,
feel safe.
straight up.
What did
Yeah.
you say earlier? You felt like this was a little bunker.
Oh no, Siv said that.
Was that Siv?
Yeah.
I don't recall saying that. Don't put words in my mouth.
I feel safe here. Like it's
Yeah.
our own little enclosed area. No
Yeah.
Yeah,
danger
it's really
outside.
cute.
And yeah, it's like a Armageddon is outside, and we're in this
Oh,
little
true.
fallout shelter, and we're just conspiring what to do
Mm-hmm.
next. Survival.
Well, yeah. Siv and I just got bribed here with Pringles. So
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
damn it.
We were
This
here
is
for
your
the
down
Pringles.
payment, man.
Nice.
Sour cream and onion.
Hey,
by the way.
guys.
did it for the Pringles.
Yo, listeners, can you believe this? Comment below if you think this is just ungrateful. But KY here is mad because I gave them Pringles and it was open already.
It's
I
also from
opened them on the
Christmas.
train. And so
It's
what?
also from
Christmas. The
Christmas.
thought counted, On the way out, I had a bag full of equipment to set this up. And this was the only thing I could find in hand's reach. And I thought of you guys. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get my good friends. What's his alias again? I forgot it.
Is he not catchy?
long.
Not catchy.
No, not
Catchy.
catchy.
You need to change that. That's your next
P money.
P money. And KY over here.
Yeah.
I was thinking of you guys.
You were
Thanks.
thinking of us. Thank you.
Expired 2019.
God damn it, KY.
JK, love you.
All right. So moving forward, I think that's all my ideas, guys.
So business, tragedy, roast.
Like, I mean, we could rotate,
Oh, okay.
or they could be three completely different things.
I feel like we got to pick a niche.
Yeah. Well, you guys are the marketers. That was the other thing. I was just going to think like a show centered around me, but I thought it was very vain. And it's just me talking to marketers like you guys, and you guys just steering me. Nah, but I don't want to do that. It's not all about
Also
me.
feel like gotta check the vibes of like how the conversation flows, like which one, like which topic we naturally have a better like chemistry talking about.
True.
That's true. So should we try all three right
Yeah,
now?
man. Let's
Yeah.
prototype.
Okay, this is the prototype. Episode 1 of the Untitled Podcast. Comment below what you guys think. If you guys actually dig any of these topics that I've brought up, or have anything that you think would work well with our personalities, even though you've only met us for about 20 minutes, let us know below. And also subscribe and like, because I need views.
We're trying to get fed. Help us.
Yeah, we got
SOS.
Pringles.
Yeah, we only got Pringles.
I need to pay these guys in more Pringles, yo.
I have scurvy.
I hope he upgrades the chips next time.
True.
I got some imported shit, man. Have you guys ever had kettle chips?
Oh hell
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
man.
that shit's good.
Really? Is that
Yeah,
in
we got
Canada
kettle
too?
chips in Canada.
Bullshit. I thought it was an Australian
You
thing.
ain't impressing us with that.
I
You guys
thought it
got
was
hard bite?
exclusive.
Miss
No.
Vicky's.
Miss Vicky's. You guys got Miss Vicky's jalapeno?
All right, relax. All right, Canada. Shit. Flexing on me with your chips.
Ketchup chips.
Ketchup chips.
Nah, that's disgusting.
All dressed.
That sounds disgusting.
Ruffles all
You ever had
dressed.
an all dressed chip?
What is that?
Oh my
That
god.
shit's so good.
It's basically if you took a ketchup chip, a barbecue chip, a sour cream onion chip, and maybe something else, and you slap that shit together into one chip, and then you just decided to call it all dressed, and then you fucking ship it.
That's sounds disgusting.
Oh my, yo! Next time we should
So
do a
narrow,
chip
man.
tasting.
Oh, true.
Holy shit! Yeah.
That's a good idea. We could actually add that.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should add these to the list.
It's like an ASMR thing. We'll
That's
see if
what
we
you
can
want
get
to do.
that.
Yeah, it's a blend. You know.
Into the mic. All right, so this is the first one we're testing, the ASMR segment. Keep going.
I hate myself.
You want some Pringles?
Nah, I'm good. Thank
Okay,
you.
that's cool. All right, which one do you guys want to start with? If you don't pick, I'm going to pick one.
You pick one.
You go. You go.
All right, we'll start in the order of what I said. What was the first one I
The
brought up?
romance.
Tragedy.
Tragedy and romance. Anyone want to share first?
first.
Anyone brave enough to open up and share?
No.
Because we're going to be colleagues now. We might as well get to know each other. I don't know much. I definitely don't know much about you. We can talk about a certain tragedy
I'm a mystery.
of how we met.
You're a mystery.
Oh my.
Oh, how did
Nate
we all
knows this
meet
is good
somehow?
content.
Oh,
He
damn,
knows,
son.
He knows.
Oh, damn. Was
That's
that
why you're
planned?
here.
Oh
I don't know.
That is why
my
you're here.
Oh,
God.
my God.
Oh my.
Do you want to
God.
go first?
Sure.
no?
We're going
Sure,
to tell
sure,
the story
sure.
to the audience of how
You don't
us
have
three
to.
met.
This is not a pressure thing.
This is a safe space.
This is a safe space.
A safe space that gets broadcasted publicly.
Live your life.
Okay.
Live
Okay.
your life.
Sit first, and then I go.
Look, let's give them context. Us three,
Yeah.
we all live in London. I've lived here for about 2 years. Met Siv not too long. Whose freaking WhatsApp is that?
Is that me?
I don't have friends.
My bad,
so-
it's me. It's me.
Again.
Okay. Doesn't matter. Look, I met Siv not too long. When did I meet you?
Like 6 months ago?
6 months ago. Feels like longer, man. I don't know why.
I know, man.
Feels longer. So we met 6 months ago. We've been kicking it. He's a content dude, a marketer dude. You know, we vibed. We won't get into our story. We want to get straight to the story. Then we met KY over here.
Mm-hmm.
Has it been 2 months? 3 months?
2 months almost now.
Yeah.
Since December.
2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think
Alright. All right.
What?
I'm so G'd for this story, man. I'm so excited to share it to everybody. It's such a cute story, how we all met.
Are we starting with that?
I think I've set it up pretty well.
Do you want to start with that?
Sure.
I feel like KY should be telling it.
Yeah, KY is
Oh,
your
how we
story.
all met?
It's your spotlights.
Or
Oh, do you feel comfortable? I feel bad now.
No,
Am
no,
I like
no.
instigating something?
No,
here?
no, it's okay. Let me just press my. I told the story so many times.
Okay, there we go. That's cool. I'm gonna sit back for a bit then and enjoy this.
So I'm
goodness.
gonna start with how we met, right? All right. So I came to London in June. So I'm doing a short-term assignment for work. One of my close friends, MK, she's like my best friend in London. It was her going away party, so obviously I have to turn up. And at that party, I meet these two Canadian dudes. So there's Siv and Carlin.
Nice.
And at this point, I'm dating some guy who will be unnamed.
You must not be named.
Yes, not named. So, yeah, good night, playing beer pong, hanging out with some friends. Siv invites us to go to San Holo the next week. Yeah, let's just end it there. Siv, do you want to help?
yeah, sure. So
I thought you told this story like
We're
a
on
minute
this-
ago.
I don't tell this preface though. I'll tell the actual night.
oh, you want to tell the actual
No,
night?
you go ahead now with San Holo.
Let's just chime in anytime.
Yeah.
So we're basically, by the way, if you don't know, San Holo is just this sort of EDM DJ.
Yep.
Really kumbaya, everyone should be friends type of music. We're in this beautiful venue in London, big open air. We're just hanging out with maybe 8 to 10 of us. Everyone's having a good time. So we're chilling, you know, we we basically finished the concert. Wow, that was great. And we all decide, hey, the night's got to keep going. It's Friday night, right? So we go to Nate's house, us being the unnamed.
Yeah. So at this point, it's like I met Siv and Carlin a week ago, and we just like hit it off. We're like, let's be friends. Nate, I literally just met that night. So yeah, I think we met at that point. Like it's been like 3 or 4 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. And
You guys
we
came
just,
over to mine.
Yeah.
We went to yours, Nate's house.
Yeah.
And we had probably one of the funniest pre-drinking sessions I've had in a long time.
Wait, I'm sorry. I got lost. Are we? Is this after this?
After
is
the
after the
concert.
concert.
Yes.
So
I'm
we
with
grabbed
you.
some liquor.
We got some
played this
tequila.
ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
We got the tequila because I had this elaborate plan of like, you know what? Let's just go straight to the point. Like, why are we gonna keep drinking beers and, all this other cheap shit? We know what we're here for. We're here to party, yo. And the reason why we went to our house, we were with a larger group. Remember that? Everyone was stuck because we got to San Holo late. And we didn't bother putting our stuff in the cloakroom. So everyone else was held back at, where was it? In the Oval or something. Somewhere in Bethnal Green, my area. And while they were waiting for their coats, we're like, you know what? We're just standing here in the cold. Let's go back to mine.
Yeah.
Let's buy a bottle of tequila. We all chip in a $5 each. Bang, party started. And that was the funnest. It just escalated. In my mind, you and he who must not be named, I was already like, man, these guys are cool. I can already see like us hanging out.
Yeah. Our friendship roadmap was like created. It
was like
saw all the possibilities.
all the possibilities.
Yeah.
But guys, just wait.
And
Okay,
then what
so anyway, we get the go ahead. The guys from the concert finally get their coats and they start walking to Shoreditch, which isn't too far. It's about 10 minutes, 20 minutes walk. And we're like, you know what? We're taking our time. We're loose. We're happy. The vibe was great, right? We were like, we were bouncing off each
like
other.
Sivs were like one of the best like pre-drinks, I think.
You reckon?
Yeah, that was super
I would
fun.
Say so that was one
Because
of
I
the
think
best
we've all met,
pre-drinks.
but we just all met, but then we're
all
like,
just met, but
like the vibes
vibing.
were good. Yeah.
It was the type of laughter where you don't even want to laugh because
man.
your abs hurt.
I was in pain.
but you have to laugh.
Yeah, I actually do remember. Wow, oh my God. I did laugh like I had never laughed in a while.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was really good. I don't even remember what we were laughing about, but I do remember the feeling
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
pain in my abdomen.
The pure joy.
All right, so moving forward, we're like, okay, we're going to meet these guys at a club called Concrete. So us four, we get our bags, we start walking, we get a roadie, and we keep going, right? We're
Yep.
loose, we're wobbling. We finally get to the place. Bang. Now we're in the club. Who wants to continue the story? So we're in the club. We're with everybody. We vibing. We chilling.
Yeah, I think like some context too. I won't go into like the specific details of the relationship. I met this guy on like Hinge, kind of my first month into London. Hit it off quite well. I don't think I wanted like a really serious relationship, but it just ended up more serious than I realized.
I think that, wait. Hold that thought. I think we have
A special
A
guest.
special guest.
Whoa, there's music.
All right, we back. Boo, 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 boo. Sorry, is that loud, babe? Hey, yo, my girl's here. She was pissed off earlier because she couldn't find a studio, but she happy now because we cheered her up. Make some noise for Nadine. Hey,
Is that
babe.
my name?
No, we're gonna think of your name now. So I've just to
Nadine's lame.
just to let you guys know, we've filled her in with what we've been up to. We paused KY Jelly's story real quick, lift you guys with a bit of a cliffhanger. But before we get into it again, we got to think of a name. What's your name?
Like right now?
Yeah, we all thought of ours like that. Well, I've always had mine.
All right, call me Chef Nads.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Respect, respect the chef, like
Relevant.
Raekwon.
Relevant.
Relevant. Okay, all right, chef, we going in. Wait, should we go in? Was there anything else?
No.
Okay. KY Jelly.
Am I back?
You
Where
back.
was I?
You back, girl. Okay, so we would talk. Oh, shit.
We were on the way to the club with
On
the
way to
roadie.
club. And just
Yeah.
for context, Nate, chef over here, was out with your girl. You went with us that night.
What? When?
It's the night of the thing. Don't say it. Don't say it. Oh. How we met.
oh, yeah,
How we
yeah.
met KY Jelly.
Yeah.
You didn't actually meet her that night.
No, I didn't.
Okay, wait. When we get there, you chime in and it's like smooth.
I like this story.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I
See,
mean,
verified.
Yeah, it's gold.
Pum pum pum.
it spread throughout Toronto and Vancouver
Damn,
already.
son.
So
And now it's spreading to Sydney, Australia.
going worldwide.
I'm gonna spread it when I go Paris too and see my friends.
Oh damn! Holy shit! I'm famous.
Get a script to Hollywood.
All right, so KY, we're in the club now. We're at Concrete. We vibing. We all buying drinks. It's a fun time. At this stage, I've been kicked out.
Oh yeah, you should tell your part of this.
Yeah, okay. We'll do like different things. What's happening at the time?
Different point of view.
Different point of
Yeah,
view.
we were all
So,
there
okay.
somehow that night, but in
I'll start
different-
mine.
Yeah,
Because because yours is the biggest one. You should be last.
yeah, no
You
pressure.
both should be last. So we all get in. It's a fun night. It's hectic. But for some reason, from San Holo, I was still wearing the wristband that that we got from the concert. So when we went into Concrete, I just went through like normal. I tried to actually walk in without paying. So I was just walking like real slick, like casually. And then the bouncer was like,
Did
yo,
not work.
bro, you got to pay. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you got me. So I went back and paid. And then when I went through, the guy was like, hey, I respect that though. You tried. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. So now I'm in the club. I'm having a good time. Then I go to the bathroom. There's maybe like an hour in now. We dancing. We drinking. I go into the toilet. And for some reason, I'm just like, I don't need this. So I take my band off,
Who does
chuck
he
it in the
think he
toilet.
is?
I'm like, I don't need this shit. And then I walk out. As I walk out, bouncer's like, hey, you don't have a wristband. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, because in my mentality is like, this was a wristband from the concert before.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize people were getting wristbands to go into this club as well.
Clearly,
So now it looks like I
too
just
many
evaded.
tequilas at this point.
Yeah.
I
That's
know,
why he
like-
stopped drinking now.
Yeah, I've been sober for over a month. Yes, clap for me. All right. That's all right. No, too much. It's cool. So, I'm in the process of trying to get in. My good friend Jordan, shout out to Jordan, is trying to get me in, and he's on a mission to get me back into the club. And it's difficult, but eventually I get in. So that's it. Oh no. This is a good way to connect it. But as me and Jordan are about to get back into the club, we're like, yes, success. We found a way. We negotiated with the bouncer. The entire group is suddenly walking out as we're going in. And me and Jordan are like, well, what's going on? And then the first person I see is Siv going, nah, we're going, man. It's fucked up, man. We're going. It's fucked up. All right, that's it. That's my part, man. From there, the rest, I see it after.
Fair.
Who's maybe Siv?
I guess so.
You are the guy that,
Yeah, I'm at the
Troublemaker.
center of the story, I suppose. So, what happened in the time that... What's your nickname again? Natz Blazin is outside,
That ain't a nickname. That's my real name.
chilling, trying to get back in the club. Shit is low-key popping off. So, we're hanging out. Me, KY, he who must not be named, and maybe 3 to 4 other
Voldemort,
homies.
bro.
We're all having a couple drinks,
Good old
having a
time.
good time. No one's doing nothing. And then KY leaves. She's not even in the vicinity. She might not even be in the club at this point.
Well, wait.
And
We'll get to that.
he who must not be named comes up to me, who I have had a good relationship for
had a-
about an hour and a half.
Good time.
We have been speaking. We've been making jokes. We've been killing it. Punchlines. Friendship. Friendship is just being exchanged. Except this time, he walks up to me, and I thought he was going to say, what's up? But instead, he just starts screaming. And he said, if you ever fucking talk to my girlfriend again, I will fucking kill you. I will fucking kill you. And I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't touch your girlfriend, man. I invited you. Like, I invited you to this. You were
Legit,
with
yeah,
the-
you guys were getting better, way better than I was getting along with you. I think
yeah, I thought we were homeboys.
I
like,
was third wheeling for
like
sure.
you said.
You were third wheeling.
Yeah, I
I was
was.
vibing with
Really?
You
Yeah.
Must Not Be Named.
Man, that's heartbreaking.
I completely missed that. I was so gutted.
Yeah, but even in Harry Potter, he who must be named was Tom Riddle at once, you know what I'm saying? And this guy was fucking cool, and then out of nowhere, so he starts
Switched.
screaming, and that's fine,
Was
man.
he actually screaming like?
Oh,
raised
dude,
his
he was
voice?
screaming. It's a club, so like you can only hear like.
Oh, Oh, yeah,
kill
yeah,
you,
yeah.
kill you. but it's like he's going pretty loud, and he's like up in my ears, and I got tinnitus already, my G. So this is already tough to deal with. And then I'm like, all right. I mean, I don't know what's going on. This guy's yelling at me. This is not the first time I've been yelled at in the club. That's fine. But then he tries to choke me. So he puts his hand around my neck.
What a guy.
Not a lot of strength, like.
What would you give the grip out of 5?
4? No, out of 5, I thought it was out of 10.
Sorry, yeah, 5.
2.3.
Damn. That's not even above average.
That's not even a good grab.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I was rubbing my neck a little, but like it was a couple seconds and we were good to go.
It was more symbolic than anything, I think.
I mean, I think he was trying to be a little more of the symbolic. But I pushed him off, basically started yapping, fuck you, as men do in a nightclub. And then I fuck off. I go to the bar because I'm not down to deal with this shit. And I think I paid £10 to get in.
So did you actually just be like, fuck off and just walked away?
I
It's
said,
like,
I didn't
you ain't
touch your
worth it.
girlfriend. What the fuck, basically.
Wow.
yeah, I feel like I remember
And then I
that.
turned
Did you,
around.
were you seeing this? Were you witnessing this?
I don't think I witnessed like all the screaming and stuff, but I definitely noticed when Siv got grabbed.
Oh, so
Let's
you
say
saw
that.
you saw the grab, the
Yeah.
extension of the arm,
Yeah.
and the hand clenching the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Buddy
Yeah.
thought he was Darth Vader, and it was
But he
the
wasn't.
weakest grip on Earth.
He
But
doesn't have the
anyways,
force.
He doesn't.
he
have
does not have the force. He's something else. But I go to the bar, and I'm talking to my friend Carlin, going, hey, just let you know, we might need to fight he who must be not be named.
You're so casual about it.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the
Like-
first time. Nightclub bullshit always happens. Sometimes you got to fight people.
That's true.
So, hey, man, just let you know, buddy might get into a fight. And Carlin, being my friend, as good friends do, he's like, yeah, all right. Cool, like, I'll keep an eye out. And then KY, bless her soul, saw this whole thing go down.
Oh god.
KY jelly.
She's a decent human being, she's got
Just
morals,
decent.
manners,
Oh my.
social skills. So she decides, I'm going to apologize to these guys because what I saw was fucked up.
See, you're a good person.
I tried.
And so she comes over, she's apologizing. I'm saying, maybe we shouldn't talk right now because he who must not be named is trying to fight me at the moment. And then Buddy, meaning he who must not be named,
Voldemort.
comes back, and then he's basically getting in my ear and Carlin's ear. But then Carlin is trying to apologize because that's like the default Canadian response to
so
it.
Canadian.
Oh,
Oh, get
I
choked.
apologize for getting
Apologize.
throat
Yeah. We're just trying to like, hey man, I don't know what's going on, but I'm sorry because it's easier to be sorry and have fun than get into a fight and ruin my Friday.
No, you
So-
guys are the nicest people ever.
Yeah, I like to think so.
Oh,
so,
if you were there, babe. Oh, game over.
I just
So-
wish I was there to punch him.
I'm so glad you weren't. I'm
Yeah.
so glad you weren't. Cause
I think you wouldn't resist. You wouldn't hold back.
Someone actually would have gotten hurt that
yeah,
night.
straight up.
So-
So, and this was a very validating moment for me because what you have to realize before this thing I'm going to tell you is I was actually thinking maybe it was me, maybe my jokes were landing a little too well. Maybe I was looking in her direction more. Maybe there was some sort of symbol that he was interpreting that like, I could give him some points for. So I was actively searching for that in my brain to at least try to find a morsel of benefit of doubt in there. And then he comes up, and instead of choking me again, which is the logical thing to do, you should, if you're gonna
Stay
choke a man,
consistent.
yeah, choke the same man again twice. Don't be a bitch. So basically, instead, he tries to choke Carlin.
Who I probably talked to a total of 3 minutes that night.
Yeah,
my
Carlin hasn't been there for anything.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, he wasn't at the pre.
He wasn't at the pre-drink.
Oh, so he wasn't. I didn't know
No.
that
He
bit.
barely knew anybody.
Our place.
Yeah,
Yeah, he went to my house, this guy.
Yep.
yeah, and he was actually
Yeah.
very lovely at your home.
And I
He
was
Well, I
very
would've
thinking, while
hoped
you know,
so.
Yeah.
here's another inside info for you guys. While we were having that pre-drink moment, I had already texted Chef Nads here.
No, wait. I'll give you the end of my story on this story.
We will.
Oh.
But I was already texting like, "Oh, babe, yeah, we're at home. I'm pre-drinking. My bad. Sorry." But
Yeah.
I think I met a really cool couple. We could be friends, man. A couple.
Oh, what could have been?
What could have been?
I mean, we got 50%.
Yeah, we got 50%.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's
Hey.
alright. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Now we
Still
got the
out
best
here.
part. We got the best part.
And so, yeah, basically, this guy tried to fight us twice. He's tried to choke out 2 people. At this point, for all the listeners at home, by the way, I'm a brown person. I'm not a white man.
They can see you for.
When you're in a foreign country and your skin's a little darker than average, you're not trying to catch a case. You're not trying to get into any altercations because the law might not land on your side. You know what I'm saying? So me and Carlin, we're backing up, man. We're trying to chill. So we back up. We give this man his space, and we're just trying to salvage the night. And that was going to be fine. Do you want to jump in here at some point? Or
I think the story does continue because after that, look, we'll go back. We've intertwined now.
Yeah.
I've just made it back in the club. I see all of you leaving the club, and me and Jordan are like, what's going on? And then we all go out, and I do visually remember you were quite distraught. You were like, oh man, I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
And there was like, we were trying to get away, but he who must not be named somehow kept hovering around the vicinities.
Well, before that even, there's a huge key piece. The Canadians and the Australians, being the peacemakers we are,
yes,
we're like, no one's in a fight. We should just keep dancing.
Yeah, we wanted to keep going.
So we were just about to keep dancing, but then he, who must not be named, decides that human beings are his property. And so he tries to drag KY out of the club.
Not
KY
fun.
is not down. And then to be fair, he didn't choke her. Like he once again, be consistent. But he wrapped his arm around her and tried to drag her by the torso.
Let me hold you right there. What was going through your mind at this very moment? This is like what?
Yeah, I think it's mostly just like shock, I think, at this point. So I guess to take it a little serious too, like disclaimer, I feel like everyone has their own issues. Like I still got to know him as a person, so I don't want to like fault him for everything. I think like everyone has their past, but to a point it's like not fair to take it out on me or like anyone, especially like people you don't know. So I think obviously when it got physical with the guys, like 2 guys we just met who were like nothing but nice to us, that was already crossed the line for me. And I think at that point I was like pretty done. At least like I don't want to talk to you tonight. Like obviously sober up. We'll figure it out tomorrow. But when it crossed the line, it was like to a certain point he was like dragging me to go home with him by the arm. I tried to let go, and then to what Siv was saying, he then like basically put his arm around my neck.
What?
Your neck as well?
Like he basically like went like
a
this.
headlock?
Yeah.
What a dick.
And I mean, like, I like don't want to sympathize with that behavior. Like, I do think everyone has like a toxic past and stuff, which is where it came from. But I think for me, that was like crossing the line because I was super lucky. Like the Canadians and Australians stayed, even though they just met me. Because if they weren't there, I don't know if I could have dragged myself out. Yeah. So I think that was the biggest issue for me, because if I don't feel safe with someone, then like I can't be with them. So
in relations with them too.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that was the situation.
You don't have to share this, but did you keep in contact after?
No.
Was it from that night? It was just go on delete?
No, well, basically the day after, he had still like a bunch of his stuff at my place. So the next day we met like in the lobby of my place to just return it to him. But I made it super clear like I was done. Yeah, and I feel like it's like, it was very...
It's fair.
It was like... a shame, I think, is the best way I can put it, because like the past few months were really great. And I think what I said, like the biggest feeling I felt was shock, because I saw no signs. Like you guys all really liked him, obviously. My family's met him. Like my friends have talked to him.
Met him.
Yeah, they came to visit. So it's like, usually if my family sees a red flag, then obviously then like there's something. But my parents like loved him. So I think it was mostly just shock. But then I think that night, like I just saw something that I couldn't unsee.
Do you reckon alcohol played a really big factor in that? Like, is that the most you've had in a big night out?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's the most like I've seen him drunk. Yeah. But I think one that's still like not an excuse.
No, it's not an excuse.
And then
I don't.
to the next day, something that was like alarming was that he said he was like completely blackout. Like, I don't remember any of this. Like, can you tell me the story? And then I was like, okay, fine.
It's almost like he had another personality. Like, it just switched.
Yeah.
That's scary.
So.
I'm just glad that it was that night. In a way, like something bad happened, but made you see that side. Because could you imagine it happened like another time and no one was around you? And I don't know, like I'm not saying something bad would have happened, but you never know
But
in
the
those kinds
earlier-
of
the
things.
earlier,
So
you
the
know.
earlier the better.
It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and I think the biggest
time
thing
bomb.
too, I think it's like obviously he's gonna blame. Unfortunately, I think he's gonna blame a lot of like how we ended on that night, which it was a massive trigger. But I feel like that night just made me realize too we're just on two different paths. Like I came to London to like be single, meet friends, like find my own hobbies.
Yeah.
And I think he was more so on the side. He wanted like a stable girlfriend, just like
Yeah.
someone to do everything with him. And I just realized that like, you know, we were misaligned in that space. So obviously a super shitty situation, but I think we both needed it to realize like we weren't right for each
Yeah.
other. So yeah.
Was he someone that was insecure or that you could see being insecure?
Yeah, he seemed not fine.
Yeah, I think it was
From the outside. He looked
his like
normal.
past relationships were quite shit. So like I get where he's coming from, but at the same time it's like I'm not that person. So
Yeah, no, definitely.
like I'm not a toxic ex or something. So yeah.
That's
Exactly.
crazy. I just realized that this is the first time I'm actually here and then I'm talking to
Yeah.
you about this because I've heard the story
Yeah.
You
so
did
many
see it from the
times.
source, yeah.
And it's funny because that night I was at a Christmas party. So I was my work Christmas party. And we're at this place, this bar called the Escapologist, which is great, by the way. And we had like unlimited drinks, but it was in a basement. So I had no reception. So then basically I go outside quickly. And then he's like, oh, come out. We're at Concrete. And it was like great timing because Christmas party was about to end. We were on a good level. We're like, oh, yeah, we wanted to find a place to go and go out. So it's like, we're at Concrete. And I really liked the music there. So I was like, oh, yeah, we're down. Anyway, go back down, enjoy more cocktails and stuff. We leave. And at this point, I get out again. And there's a like, all right. Where we got to Concrete. Oh, babe, I got kicked out. Oh, no, wait, I'm back in. Oh, no, wait, I got kicked out again. And then, like, within the next 5-10 minutes, it's like, shit. He's grabbed, like, Cullen's throat. He's grabbed Siv's throat. And he's like, fuck, this is some fucked up shit. There's some throat grabbing. And I'm like, I'm seeing all these messages. I'm like, fuck, what do I do now? What do you want me to do?
like, come,
do
no,
I
don't come.
Like,
Come.
yeah. So it was just like going back and forth. Like, am I coming or not? And then Tam, my colleague who was with me, she was like, what's happening? I'm like, well, apparently one of the guys like grabbed like Siv's throat and Cullen's throat. And she's like, what the fuck? And then anyway, he's like, well, we're now at Bagel Bake. So at that point,
I met you at Bagel Bake. I don't know if you
I'm pretty
remember.
sure you were there.
no, I was so lit. I was so lit.
Yeah,
You know what?
I remember meeting.
That's twice now.
That's
You met her,
twice.
but you didn't actually meet her.
I'm
Was it
sorry.
That other time was just not too long ago.
Han
We were at
Solo.
that
No, not
the
Han Solo.
birthday, Vin's birthday.
Oh,
Remember you were
yeah,
there?
yeah,
And she was
yeah.
behind me and she was so lit. I'm like, I'm trying to tell her, Karen's here. And she's just dancing.
Yeah, I remember this. I like one of my friends from New York was visiting, so we dropped by
Yeah.
Vin's.
Oh, I'm
That's hilarious.
sorry.
All
I was
good,
so
all
lit
good.
all those times.
Yeah, you were fire actually. Absolute fire.
Amazing.
And then afterwards, I was just, the whole time actually, afterwards, I was like, oh, I want to meet Karen. I want to meet Karen. He's like, babe,
He's
you
right
met her
there.
twice.
She's been right there in plain sight every time.
You actually met me that night at Bagel
That
Bake.
night. That's why he said like, oh, I didn't meet her. I'm like,
At Bagel Bake, really?
pretty sure.
With
You saw her.
Lisa.
'Cause you were
Yeah,
still there. We
Sam,
waited with
Yeah,
you
Jordan.
and
till
I
the end of
remember
the
Nate
night.
was like, he's like, I want food, babe. I want food.
I
I'm
remember.
clinging on to you. Yeah.
That's so classic.
That sort of ruins the whole Natz Blazin, I'm a boss kind of
Yeah,
vibe.
no, he
Hey,
was
man, when
he
I'm
was baby.
I'm hungry.
He was a baby.
When I'm hungry, I'm hungry.
Yeah, so I ended up at Bagel Bake, didn't go out. And yeah, I was just like, that is just, he just went from,
Zero
oh,
to
babe, we met this couple. They're really
Went
cool.
from 100 to 0 real
100 to
quick.
0, when 0
Minus
to
100.
Yeah,
100.
depending on which way
High
you
as
look at it.
went,
Yeah.
It crashed
Minus
down
100.
So quickly.
Yeah.
And that was the most upsetting thing because literally it started off as a really good night.
Yeah.
Like it was just set up for just amazing fireworks.
Greatness.
It was like greatness. And then it crashed.
You know, straight away I was like, was he Vietnamese? He wasn't Vietnamese.
No.
Because not to excuse it, but like sometimes with alcohol, Vietnamese people tend to be quite aggressive.
By the way, chef is Vietnamese.
Yeah, that's why she's
Just gonna make
she's
that
allowed
clear.
to say that. She's allowed to say that. So,
And I've had some experiences where I end up wanting to fight people.
yeah.
She relates.
It's like I have
Not for
experience.
the wrong reasons. It's always to defend someone.
Yeah.
In
fair.
all fairness.
And that's why it's good and bad she wasn't there. Bad because it could have escalated more. But it would have been good because then you'd have another fighter on your side.
Yeah.
Oh, it's worse because
100%.
it would have been triggered because I'm like, you don't touch a girl. Like, I
Yeah.
have one
Yeah.
thing, you don't touch a girl.
And that was one of the most beautiful moments. It was like a movie where everyone was just away. We're going, you know what, man? Let's just have a good night. We're all spread out. And then we see this arm around the neck movement. And it's
You
just
saw
like,
it?
oh, everyone, yeah, like me, Carlin, we were just backing off. And then
See anything,
it's
man?
one thing to choke me or Carlin out. But the second you put your arms on a woman like that,
Yeah.
it was just like every Australian that we were with.
We had a union, man.
Every
Yeah, that
Australian,
was-
every
that was-
Canadian.
Just don't do that.
It's
Aussies
just like-
were like, we got your back, Canada.
Yeah.
They just
Toronto.
immediately turned and just turned into like white blood cells that just
White blood
we just all found the danger. And we're like,
Wow,
nah,
you're
nah. We are not doing this. You are not getting away with this. And there's even some like cool English dudes. I don't know if you guys realize, but there's
No,
some
I
cool
don't remember this.
Were they in
Some
our
cool-
group or were they just random?
No, they didn't say much. They didn't try to do much, but they kind of walked up. They're curious, and it was clear they're like, this guy's fucked, but we're here. So it was like the entire Commonwealth was brought together through this.
each other up.
So
You would have felt the love for sure.
I definitely did feel the love. Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
it was a really negative situation, but I think
No, I keep saying everyone was like the nicest people possible there that night because I feel like other people could have just left. There's like, fuck this, I got
like, I
choked.
don't need this.
Like,
I
yeah,
don't
I'm
need this
done.
shit.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know what? And that's a perfect way to like bring this all together because that's what we decided in this topic. The positive is like, look at us now. This is how we've met. It's a funny story to share.
yeah,
And a bond's quite strong from it. Cause,
Yeah.
You know,
Turned a tragedy into something beautiful.
Yeah.
exactly, babe.
exactly.
That's it, man. That's it, man.
We did it.
We did it,
We
fam.
did it.
Episode 1. Unless there's more. I just thought it was a nice way to like, wrap that up.
It is.
But we
It
can
is.
keep talking about it. Sorry, did I
Well,
cut it too soon?
No, it's okay.
No.
I'm a bit cautious with time. No, we got freaking 40 minutes. My bad. I
Got
thought it was
time.
almost 12.
Yeah, I'm like, I just got in. I just got here.
I can tell you an embarrassing story.
Let's go. Let's
That'll
go.
be a lot funnier.
Siv's turn.
Down.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm telling this at a podcast.
Yes.
Wow.
We should start
I like
all
this.
stories with, oh my God, I can't believe I'm telling this in a podcast.
All right, this is an oh my
Okay.
God, I can't believe.
No, it's a funny
Go,
story.
go.
It's
This
a
is
funny
good.
story, and you're gonna just cringe. So basically,
I'm scared.
I like this.
I was in
New
university, right? Carlin, if he's listening, he'll know exactly what the
Shout-outs.
story is. So I was in university. I was in this program where basically for 4 months, you are studying with the same people, like maybe it's really intense, 10 to 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, 6 days a week. And the people you're studying with, well, there's 8 of us who are locals. I'm from Canada, Vancouver, Canada. Shout outs.
Lame.
KY
Coast.
from T-Dot. And the other 30 people in the program, so the majority are not even from Canada. They're from France.
Oh.
They're from a
Your
part
peaks,
of France
Oh,
called
shout outs to France.
Grenoble. Grenoble.
Grenoble.
Yeah, that's way better than what I can do.
Grenoble. Grenoble.
Sound like granola bar.
It only
Pret a
gets worse from
mango.
here, ladies and gentlemen.
This is some Preda Banger.
So, yeah, we have this amazing class. It's an entrepreneurship class. We're all grouped up.
That's
like
dope.
it's very intense. It's a lot of bonding. And these French people, like they're ultra French, but once again, I'm gonna make a lot of Harry
What does that
Potter
mean?
references.
What does ultra French mean?
They're just very like graceful, but they like to be angry about things.
Ah.
I don't know why everyone looked at me. It's like, ooh, does she look graceful but look angry at the same time?
That is you. Sorry, continue.
Well, thanks.
So it's easy to fall in love with these girls, is what I'm telling you.
Oh, good save.
And I don't know if you guys have seen the
I don't know why I'm
the
laughing already.
the Harry Potter movie where the French girls like come in.
The
Like
French
Goblet
girls.
of Fire.
French girls?
Yeah, the Goblet of Fire.
We're not
Wait,
from
wait,
the
wait,
international
wait, wait,
cup.
wait.
Yeah.
The
Which part is
international,
this?
the international cup
Goblet
and
of
like
Fire.
the different people
Yeah,
from
I do
different
remember
countries.
that. I do remember that. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how what I felt like every morning. I was just like, wow, I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with
Wait,
you.
how old
too.
were you? College, uni, right?
Yeah, I think I was like
Early 20s?
early 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Siv. What a softie.
Youngin.
What a
Young-
softie.
young-
Yeah. Oh, it just gets so much more cringe from
Yay.
Oh,
No,
God.
continue. I like this.
So there's this one girl, and I was just like madly in love with her.
What does she look like?
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Like the
Was
ocean.
she like French?
Oh, buddy, no, she had like sun-kissed skin.
Wow.
and just like the type of eyebrows that didn't need to be done to look beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, even the girls like that one.
Damn.
Yeah, we like a good eyebrow.
Kind of like a free spirit, big heart, and I was like, damn.
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 You got it, girl. You
I don't know how I
got
could
it.
sit in this class.
Let it burn.
And one of my best friends, Mark, who's just this crazy Singaporean guy, basically I would work a lot with him. We started businesses together, but we were in this intensive program. So we would just talk about everything all the time. You know, we were always just sharing stories and things like that. And one day I'm at Mark's working super late night on this crazy, I forgot what it was, some market research project or something like that. And basically, I'm like, yo, I'm going to ask this girl out. And then Mark,
Nice.
and by the way, we're both terrible with girls, which is like basically the moral of this whole fucking story.
Good takeaway from tonight.
Yeah, if there's one thing. He's like, by the way, he's Singaporean, and I can't do the accent well, but he's like, listen, man. If you're going to ask her, you should ask her really nicely.
That sounds Indian.
I know.
That's not Singaporean at all.
Singaporean.
Okay, I'm sorry, Singapore. If we have a Singaporean audience, I'm doing my best out here. So us being idiots, we're like, oh yeah, you know what? Fuck this project. I should find a creative way to ask her out. That would be like funny and innovative, if you will.
Wait, can you give us some context? Like, have you talked to her?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
as
yeah.
friends? Like,
Yeah, you basically become close with everybody in the group because
So you're in the same group? How many in the group?
well, there's 40 people in total. She's not in my working group.
1 out of 40.
1 out of 40, fam.
Nice.
That's very
them
close.
Odds, though. Them odds.
What do you mean?
One out, like the
The
group's
group was 40.
people.
like
the
your
little
class.
Oh no,
in
the
the
whole
class.
class is 40 people. You have like groups of like 4.
But is she in
Okay.
your group?
No,
That's what I was getting
But
at.
the class is like, I can easily
Yeah,
interact
fair.
with everybody in the class.
Oh,
Like
fair,
40
fair.
people is not
Yeah,
big
yeah.
for a university course. For an organization where like you're with each other 60 hours a week.
Yeah, that's fair.
You travel
You're
together
bound to talk to each
field
other.
trips. Yeah,
so,
and then
so
you
the
meet up
extent
after.
of your interaction, was it more like a, oh, hey, what's going on? And then you walk
No,
away?
it was like everybody in that program I was
So
shooting
you
the
guys
shit
were
with.
friends?
Yeah,
Okay, so
I
you
was
guys
friends
friends.
with basically everybody in that.
Okay, cool.
I can't really think of a person I like disliked.
That's awesome.
Now that no, I actually can't.
Nice.
So this is, oh my god, this is so fucking embarrassing. But basically, me and this guy, we're like, you know, we're like douchey entrepreneurs. We're like, we don't want to do things the normal way ever. So why don't we find why don't we brainstorm
Oh my
about
God.
ways to ask this girl out?
Oh my God.
And then he's like, Steve, I have it, man.
There comes the accent again.
Listen. Trust me, this is going to be great. And I was like, all right,
Literally not a
man.
Singapore accent.
You know what? Fuck it, bro.
That's
Let me hear it. And so
the idea.
the project we were doing is a market research project, right? So how you do market research is you send surveys to people.
Oh,
You
Oh my
sent her a
God.
survey.
Listen.
Sounds like
Wait, wait, wait,
elementary
wait.
school shit right
You
here.
should
Hey,
send
that's
her.
freedom.
You should send her a Google form. You should send her a Google form asking her out and pretend it's going to be for a project. I was like, you know what? That's a fucking great idea. And to be honest, you know, the one thing I will give myself credit for is I knew this is fucked up. Me and Mark, we're just talking. We're like, you know what, man? If this doesn't work, it's going to be a story to tell. And here I am.
Here we are.
Telling
Yeah.
her.
Is this
2020.
the first time you're selling it?
No, I've told her.
In
I've
England.
told in England.
Okay,
yeah.
there we go. I'll take that.
It's special. It's special. It's
Exclusive.
special.
Yeah.
And first time on a recording. So
Okay, there
I
we
think
go.
that's pretty funny.
Pum, pum,
That is pretty-
pum.
Which is funny because now I'm even closer geographically to the whole situation
Yeah, you
because
are.
they're back in France.
Maybe you can find her.
Eh.
What's up, girl? If you
Shout out to
listening,
you.
I'm still down.
What's her name? What's her
no,
name?
we can't we can't go to
there's
names.
no
We
names
can't
in
go
this
to names.
podcast. Everyone can't be named.
Oh, damn.
Then
All right, she'll be the
she may
Grenoble
not be
girl.
named.
She who will not be named. But
Okay, so you sent the.
So, dude, yo, it's fucking. By the way, it's really hard to make a survey look cool, and I fucking put in so much effort. Like, I have to learn French.
Oh, that's
say
a
it
big
in
point.
French. Say it in
that's
French.
That's thoughtful.
Yeah, it's thoughtful. I thought the whole thing was gonna be thoughtful. So I'm like, oh man, I learned French, and I think this is pretty funny. I had a question which was like, who would you go on a date with? And all of the options were just different versions of my own name.
Oh my god.
I must say though, creative.
Yeah, that's funny.
See, that's what I thought.
That's creative.
I think out there
It's kinda
somewhere
cute.
is a girl that would work on, and this was not that girl.
Oh.
So I sent that to her.
You sent it to her. Was she doing it in front of you? Or were you kind of just like, I hope she's doing the survey
No.
right now?
I don't think I sent it to her. I don't know when I sent it to her. I'll have to talk to Mark and figure out. But I remember sending it to her, and then when you get just a ha ha ha, you're like, this is definitely not going the way I wanted.
He
So,
got
it's like ha ha ha, the classic. Oh, I don't know. I'm traveling. I'm not really looking for that. And I was like low key devastated for at least like a couple days.
Siv.
Mostly because I was like, damn, man, that would have been a sick story, bro. Like, can you
Still
imagine?
is.
Yeah,
to tell the kids later, you know.
Still is.
But it would have been a nice,
How I Met Your Mother.
very romantic.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You like
I
Ted,
sent
bro.
her a Google form. It sounds cool, and it also doesn't sound cool
The
at the
idea
same time.
I actually think it's pretty cool if for the right person.
Just a
Yeah.
tip, it wouldn't work on French girls.
Yeah, clearly.
okay, that's coming from
Yeah.
a French, so that wouldn't work on you. If someone did
Nah,
that
like-
for you, do you think maybe before it wouldn't have worked on you? I'm gonna send you a Google form real quick.
She's gonna write no.
No.
So what works on
K-
French
KY.
girls?
Oh wait, yeah. What works on French girls?
Nothing cheesy.
You just got to be straight up
You
with
just
it.
gotta
They
be
have
straight
enough
up
cheese
with
over there.
it.
That's why.
Bonjour,
We'll
baby.
ignore that dad joke. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Noted.
now though, like
French are
if it
very
were
romantic,
me,
right?
then I'll be like, oh, that's very cute. Like I'd actually say yes just to go out, so that way, you know, because you spend so much time on that Google form, just at
The
least to
effort's
be
nice,
like a
man.
That
thank
fucking
you.
took long, my G.
And it's
And
thoughtful.
it was funny too.
It is thoughtful.
I wish
when
I
you
still
said it was
had
gonna be cringe, it's not that cringe.
It's kind of cringe.
It's not too
No,
bad.
it's pretty cute.
KY, would that work on you?
I think it's
For the listeners that might want to send some forms over.
No, don't do that. My personal recommendation is learn from my mistakes.
Oh, okay. Comment below.
but
What do you think?
I think it's sweet because I feel like nowadays no one puts in any effort to
exactly.
ask anyone out. It's now just like a hello,
Text.
you up text, and it's
Yeah.
like it'd
Or
be
a
nice
swipe.
if yeah.
DMs, yo. sliding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice if someone actually put a little effort
You know
in.
what, Siv?
Yeah,
You tried this once, but you know what? What do all entrepreneurs do?
they try again.
You try again, my friend.
Like Elias
You
said.
try again, bro. You can't just be like, oh, it didn't work.
You know what?
You know how many Apple MacBooks Steve Jobs went through and all these whatever he had?
Yeah.
Till he got the
Oh
iPad.
my god,
and the
Siv is gonna
MacBook
be
Pro.
in like roaming around Paris on airdrop, trying to like airdrop this Google form to like random girls on the street. Someone.
All these Google forms.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna make a music video with "Try Again" like Elia and say, "If at first you don't succeed, you try again."
Yeah.
Yeah, boom.
Just try
Oh,
again.
I'll send her a type form this time.
Can we
Nice.
make this a real challenge? Would you be up for it, Siv? If
You
we
know
were to
what?
do this?
I think so. I think fuck it.
would
let's
we do
try
would
it.
you do this within
Announcement.
the week? Or
Breaking news.
what kind of what kind
Siv
of time
is going
frame?
to send a Google form. If you are
Trending.
single out there, holla.
Put your email below.
Email below if you want a Google form.
I want to make it clear though. This is for content.
And if you've got a Gmail, it works faster. So get a Gmail.
I'm not gonna date anyone who doesn't have a Gmail.
gotta get that
if you got
Gmail.
Hotmail, don't even talk to me right now.
Fair, yeah.
Gotta get on that G.
The actual G spot.
The G spot.
Yo, and it took me hours. Like I'm pretty sure I didn't finish the actual market research assignment. Like, so I like might have lost grades.
I
lost
just think it was
grades
the
for
wrong
this chick.
recipient. I just think.
I think
you
so.
gotta try again, man. You can't give up
Yeah.
on that shit. That's actually really good. I was actually expecting a way more cringe. I gotta give you props.
Really?
It's just the result was bad, but you know.
Okay, appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
But you know, if you still like French girls, just go for the straight, hey.
Hey, you got a cigarette I can have?
That could work actually. Or do you have some weed? You like the weed?
Oh, true.
It's like, hey, like just literally sit next to the person and just start chatting. It's like, it's not even like, would you want to go out? It's like, oh, my place?
yeah.
Cut
My
to the
place?
chase.
Ma maison?
You gotta cut to the chase. That's what you gotta do, friend.
Okay, okay. But I'm still
French.
down to try the survey.
But do the survey
Buddy, and I threw pictures on there and shit.
Oh my
threw little pictures
god.
of you and her.
Yeah, wait a second. What
Photoshop.
No,
pictures?
no. I don't know what they were. They probably weren't very good.
Hey, were you someone that
Me
was
too,
writing her
me too.
name like on your notebook every time you went to
Yeah,
uni
I'm-
with I love hearts and
I'm
stuff?
like imagining Siv in a Taylor Swift music video or something.
Oh, buddy, I made it. That's peak.
Like you like drawing little hearts, at your desk.
Yeah, except I was like sitting on my friend's kitchen island being like, what the fuck am I doing right now? And he's like, and the thing is, Mark is just the biggest gas man. He's just like, Siv, listen, man. This is going to be the greatest
Can't get
moment of
over
your
this
life.
accent.
This is going to be the greatest moment.
Listen,
Listen, Siv.
listen, Steve.
You don't even know. Her pants will fall down.
They will fall. Not even drop. They will fall.
Just immediately once she gets the foam,
Yeah. And bro, I was feeling myself. I'm like, damn, man, no one's ever done this in the history of human beings. But there might be a reason why.
edit point, pause.
Wow, what a story.
Do you hear the bird?
Yeah, I can hear birds.
It's a fucking bird. Where are these sounds coming from? And they come at the right time as well.
Yeah, I feel like every time there's a break, they like put in some sound.
I wonder if it's because you say something like pause, then the birds come on.
Oh, true. Break.
Birds. Special guest. Yeah, when the birds came on, I was like, what is this?
Yeah,
Do you guys hear
Yeah,
birds?
yeah.
I did. That was weird.
Yeah, because when you came in, that like kind of like sound went off too.
Oh,
And the magical.
Yeah, the magical sound.
that is weird. I like it though, but it's weird.
Oh, there we go.
Am I doing that?
Yeah, I swear it's
Push button. Whoa, push those buttons. Oh, you are doing that.
Mystery song.
Let me go through these real quick, all right? There's the birds. What else have we got right here? This is amazing.
Oh, this is good for the jokes.
yeah, that would have been yeah, we could have put that in
What
a
else we
lot.
got?
Yeah. Oh.
Damn, this
Damn, we
makes
could
For
have
the
had that.
throat grab.
That is.
Suspense.
He grabbed the throat. All right, there's 4 more sounds, guys. Relax.
I like that one.
Amazing.
That's for the cheese comment.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yellow. Nice. We
Yeah.
got a cheer.
The Google Docs. The
Okay,
Google.
I got a clap for that.
You got to clap.
Nice, nice.
And you get a laugh. All right, last sound bite, guys, before we wrap this up. There's nothing on that one. All right.
Anticlimactic.
Steve, I have a book for you. It's
Is
at
it the
home.
game?
It's
And
the
it-
game.
And it worked for me.
Because I sent him the... Where is that sound again? Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, buddy. Look at this guy. He can make any joke.
I gotta
That's
memorize these. I gotta
amazing.
memorize
Yeah.
these sounds. No wonder I've been pressing them by accident this whole time. Continue, babe. The game.
Yeah, I
you
sent
plug
him
in?
the... I was supposed to be his wing woman.
Yep.
Basically, I was texting him. I'm like, oh, I'll be your wing woman
Yeah, that worked
when I
out.
come to London. Anyway, I sent him the book, The Game. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you need to read this because it has these chapters about how to pick up girls. And then I sent it to him. And it was sent to his auntie's place because that's where he was living at the time. And then she's like, ooh, who's Nadine? Ooh, who's Nadine?
Who's this? Hello?
And then, anyway, he never read it. And then it's at a house, and obviously I'm with him. But yeah,
So
it kind of works
maybe-
like that. So you know, the person has the game, ends up having the girl without
yeah.
reading the game.
Oh, sick. Like a
Yeah,
luck,
you don't
luck-
actually.
a good
It's a,
luck
it's a
charm.
charm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
hey,
a
did we
charm.
give it to someone?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, we're
buddy.
looking to pass it to someone. How about we pass you the book?
Yeah.
You do your Google form, make a new prototype,
Yeah.
send it out, and then next time we'll revisit this in a future podcast.
Yes.
Sounds
Yes.
good. I'm down.
Perfect.
Also, side note, last time when we were in Edinburgh, I asked Siv like what his type was, and he was just like, someone who breathes.
Wow.
No,
Okay, that's
no,
very.
that's a very broad range. yo.
Whoa, let me make that clear. You said someone who breathes.
No,
I
you
said,
said-
woman.
Okay, fine. He
A
said
woman who
woman
breathes.
who breathes. Yeah.
But that
anyone.
still is very broad.
I was making a joke, man. Come on,
Desperate
man.
much.
Well, fuck, I'm sending Google Forms out here. God damn, man.
What if she breathes but she has coronavirus? What do you want to do?
Buddy, we're going to Corona together. Let's do it. Ride or die.
That's romantic,
I'm
my
looking for a
friend.
ride or die,
That's
and I'm down to
romantic.
die.
I'm done with that. All right, shout outs.
All right, so we're gonna go through the. Do you guys want to plug your socials real quick, or you guys not about that? I'm all about that.
Yo, what is my social?
I'll
Your
go
KY.
first. I'll go first. All right, so this is the first, but definitely not the last of the Untitled podcast. Like we discussed, if you like any of these topics we discussed, we obviously only got through one, but maybe we can try out the other ones another time. But if you enjoyed that, give it a like, give it a dislike. It all helps. We need all the data. And if you want us to try the other topics that I discussed, let us know below. Let us know what you think. You can follow me on Natz Blazin on Instagram, and this is going on my YouTube, which is Natz Blazin. Yeah. All right.
That silence is like,
We need like crickets.
Because I'm trying to control this. I'm doing way too much, man. I'm trying to do the camera.
hey,
That
I was
camera
supposed
just
to be
died.
producer. But then I
know.
came in late.
You can be, you
Next
late,
time,
babe.
next time.
You can't produce when you ain't here, girl. But like, we can swap
hello.
around. You can have the laptop. I'll be this. Yeah, we can do this. We can figure it out. Okay, so that's my socials. We were yet to think of a name of this podcast. Give us a comment below as well if you have any ideas.
Google Docs.
Google form. I
Yeah,
don't
We're
know,
gonna
whatever
set
you
up a
think.
Google form.
Send us a cute
Siv,
Google
where can we find you?
at Sophisticated. So SIV.
Because he's sophisticated.
I get that. puns.
ICATED. Sophisticated.
Sophisticated.
Siv. SIV-isticated.
You ain't gonna change it to P Money. Oh, that's just an alias.
Fuck the alias, man. My name's weird enough already.
It's not that weird. There's worse.
That's true. That's true.
KY, where can we find you?
It's K.Y.
Did you have to look?
Oh, what is it again?
It's KAY.WHYY. I said I'm
Nice.
private, so I don't know. You got to request it.
Baller status.
go.
Baller
KY.
status. Babe, where can we find you?
All right, so it's cooking with Natz.
Boom, the chef, yo. We got to discuss your stuff in a future episode.
So it's
too.
cooking, but
With an
without the
N.
G,
She
because
couldn't get
someone
that
took
G.
it.
We messaged her though. We messaged her, right? It's like, hey, can we have
But she
can we
doesn't
have
remember
cooking?
posting anything about food.
Oh, I hate that.
And it's cooking with Natz, but it's taken already.
Yeah, it's
And
annoying.
it's like, you don't want to take it out. So it's cooking with Natz.
That's cooler, though, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's good.
Oh,
It's a
thanks,
thing.
guys.
Cooking.
Yeah,
Cooking.
cooking.
More
Cooking.
casual.
We cooking with
I'm
the chef.
cooking. Okay, I think you need to play the sounds.
All right, we finished. That's
Sounds.
it. Thanks, guys. Tune in next time.
He's like, see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.